Hi, Nivar.
Hi, my friend.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Long time ago.
Yeah. It was like 10 years ago. No, 12 years ago.
Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. We mean 2010, right?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah.
No, 2009.
2009? Oh, yeah, 2009, yeah.
It was instructional ball.
All right.
And so Nivar, again, before we start, I would say he's one of the best arm I ever seen. I was first baseman. I would never need to cut off because his ball just like cannon directly to home plate. That was one of the fastest ball I ever seen from the outfield. Anyway, so today I'm appreciate that I can invite Nivar, and we are in Dominican Republic, which we are at Pirates Academy, and it's lucky that my friend Nivar now is a leader of this academy as a head coach for this year, and also leading the team for this season. And obviously he's been through that whole entire journey for these couple of years as a coach. And then we will have few questions for Nivar, talking about how Pirates, how they developed their academy located in Dominican Republic, and also how himself view the whole entire program, and also share entire of his experience. And now we're gonna start. Okay, so Nivar, so do you mind to introduce yourself and talking about what's your role now, and also Pirates?
All right. So, hi everybody. Thank you, my friend, for this opportunity to be sitting with you, sharing good history and reminding good memories from when we meet. So, baseball in this part of the island or the world, I think one of the most important ingredients is I think the passion. The passion. Baseball for us is not just a sport to play. It's part of our life. It's lifestyle here in Dominican Republic.
Yeah. So like we always seen, Dominican Republic, here produce so many Hall of Famers. Pedro Martinez and David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, right? And especially, we know there are a lot of good hitters, but most of them, they also got good arms, just like you. And that's another question that maybe further that will relate to the program itself. Like, how do you guys produce so many good arms? All the young kids that I've seen, 16, 17, 18 years old, they can throw like 92 at least. Whoever sit on top, they can throw 92. Whoever we seen, even the catcher, they can throw like 90, and which is amazing. I just want to ask you what element that makes the baseball here, they have naturally have so good arm and power and speed.
I believe that one of the things that help us in the development some skill on that level, like you mentioned, throwing hard and other things that we used to develop very well. The key is that we start playing very early. We find any opportunity to play in the streets, any piece of land that we can go and play, with our friends. And I think because of that, we start playing very early. Even guys or boys with 5, 6 years old, you might walk on the street and you will see those boys playing all over the place. For me, that is the key. We start training from young age. Because of that, we might develop some skill on those levels. But I think the passion too is one key ingredient that help us to be, who we are as a baseball players.
And do you mind share what makes you transfer into the coaching this role? I know you played 4 years for Pirates. It's lucky that we've been played together anyway. So he played 4 years, and what made you like decide to be a coach when you were like 20 something? Yeah.
So I think one of the reasons I became a coach, first of all, the Pirates gave me the opportunity. Other thing was that I understood that my career as a baseball player ends by that time. 2012 was my last season. After that, Pirates called me, offering the opportunity to be part of coaching staff for the organization. I have few injuries that put me out the way, that I consider that my body, by that time, my body was so hurt. I think that was the time to retire. But at the same time, one of the reason I live, is my personal standard. I like to help others, I understood that was good opportunity to impact the young talents, young players. That was, like the reason, one of the main reasons why I accept the job to coach, help others.
Okay, wow. And do you mind share like what your coaching responsibility right now?
So right now, I am like utility guy.
Yeah.
So, but one of the areas that I've been working very, very near are base running, the outfielders. Like I told you in past conversation. Also, I have the opportunity to manage this year both teams. In 2018, I managed one team here in the Dominican Summer League. But like you asked, right now I am in the role of helping those young outfielders. But in general, helping on the transfer for those young talents, help them understand how to play baseball in the professional way, because most of them, they got signed, they have the tools, they, have great talents, but our goal here is to prepare them to become a professional baseball players, and also we prepare them to for the next level, that is going to the United States and compete and keep the journey until they get to their goal, that is playing in the big league and gave us a ring.
Yeah, that's angle. We all know that we're gonna get championship, right? That's anyway what we're producing. And also I see that building, there are a few classrooms out there. So as I understand, Pirates, and maybe include all organizations right now, especially in these few years, they are really focused on their study side, their education. So do you mind share something about the educational part for our the player development?
Yeah. So the educational part, we as organization, we understand that is a key element for elite athletes. When you get the knowledge, you have the ability to guide, professional, respect others, understand about what real life is. You will be able to have better success in your journey in life, because I remember one phrase that one of my friends, Mauri Telemaco, believed long time. He say the opportunity to become baseball players, somebody can decide when to take away, you know, but nobody can take you what you learn, you know. Nobody can take you what you learn through education. More than develop good players on the field, we are very intentional on develop good men, you know, that have the opportunity to be someone in life, not only on baseball, if not in life.
Okay, wow, that's good. It's good to see that, because in a couple years ago, we seen, you know, in not only Dominican Republic but also other Latin America countries, they're also facing the same thing, that so many young players, you know, they just join the baseball training, baseball practice, join the game, join the team. Luckily, they got signed,
Yeah.
but most of them, once they go baseball, they never go to study. And before the Major League Baseball organizations, they start to input those educational programs. Before that, there's nothing to protect them. Which, if they got hurt or if they got released, they just no way that they don't have other options. Their life just become really limited for their options, which is sad to see that. And I'm so happy that right now organizations are working on that. At least we all know that the baseball is so limited, that little tiny percentage you can get on big league, right? Whole academy, probably only 2 or 3 guys can really get on big league and stay on there. It's lucky we have few teammates. They're playing there.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
Yeah, it's lucky we used to play with them.
Yeah.
But it's good that we can contribute those young kids right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And most of the audience are from Taiwan, and which is in Joe是棒球, like Joe Baseball channel. So, do you mind share some of your impression about the Taiwan baseball or Asia baseball? You play with the Chang, right? Zhang Jingde,
Yeah.
Qingde Chang, and Wei Zhongwang, the lefty.
Yeah.
Now they are all famous in Taiwan.
Nice.
And you've been through play with them and maybe a little bit with us. And what's your impression? What's the difference?
Yeah, for me, the impression that I got from Taiwan baseball, I think they do a very good job developing players discipline. You know, one of the things that really impressed me is the way you guys behave. You know, you are very professional, you know what you are supposed to do. The passion you guys have for the game is amazing. It's awesome to see how you guys play the baseball. So it's kinda, you know what you're supposed to do when you are on the field. So the fundamental piece, I think you guys are doing a really good job teaching how to play the game in Taiwan.
Are you interested to come to Taiwan one day?
Oh man, yeah. Anywhere that have baseball, I would like to jump in, man. That's my life.
Yeah. We gotta welcome. Last thing, so as we see the facilities, field, everything seems really nice, because this is belong professional organization. But when you grow up, you don't train that field, right? What kind of field, like what kind of environment you grow up with?
Hey man, to be honest, when you got signed, nowadays there are more facilities, you know, but on my days, when you went to a professional baseball field, I can tell you how impressed, or you know, how amazing.
Your first time?
Yeah, my first time was, because now you have a field very organized, the grass green, the infield is very, beautiful. On the fields that we used to play before I get signed, were very messed up, maybe the infield have rocks, off balance, when rains, the water destroy,
I've heard a lot of them, they say most of every field have hole.
Yeah, a lot of holes. I think that is one of the reasons why some players, let's say Dominican players, became that good, because the environment where they train, fields, or those things are very, messed up before they get signed. So when they have the opportunity to be in a professional baseball field, now everything become more easy, because the field they used to play are not that good. So when they had that opportunity to be in a professional baseball field, it's like, in the glory.
That's like we all emphasize on the random training. Right?
Yeah.
Random environment. That's a random environment.
Yeah.
Because you never know when's the bad pop gonna come.
Yes.
You gotta go catch.
Yeah.
The ball
You might waiting for a ground ball right there, and the ball finds some rock in the way or some hole, and you don't know when you will have the ball in your face or even in your chest, because there is like unstable field. I think that make us like to be more alert and focused when we fielding the ball.
Yeah, and that's why so many good infielders, like you said, that
sure.
they just instinctively they can just catch anything.
They develop that instinct to react, because they have to react every single day when they train.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you want to share? You can say something, some Spanish word for anything, like thanks for, like gracias or something.
Spanish?
Yeah, Spanish. Thanks for, yeah.
Gracias por la oportunidad de tenerme en este canal, compartiendo de mi experiencia en cuanto al béisbol de la República Dominicana.
Yes. OK， 好，谢谢各位收看，好，感谢Nivar，对 ，Thank you。